Hello everybody, I have a 3v3 Super Turtle on 14, and this time we're doing the Triple Arbiter TREUW Super Turtle. And we're doing it against none other than Cutter, Anders, and, I don't know, some Covenant. Who cares? But right here, normally me and Mitch will go our separate ways and get our veterancy, but Fat Guy here was doing something pretty strange. First he took out a rebel base to get his first star, of course, and then he just started harassing the other team and raging stuff down and taking down turrets with his Arbiter, and he actually managed to get another star for it. And then right here, he fights all of these tanks, dodges the cannon, then gets cryo bombed. Fortunately for Fat Guy, the cryo bomb also froze all of the tanks, so he's going to be able to get out of there. Had that been a D-bomb, however, he would have been dead and very upset and probably wanted to go attack them. But anyways, just thought I'd throw that in there real quick. But now we're here to the meat and potatoes, the first attack. And I think this was about 23 minutes in, maybe? I'm not sure. But it is the first attack, and they're doing the infamous Scarab with 30 engineers trick, which everyone's got to try to do, and these guys started it from the very beginning. This was their strategy from the get-go. But what we try to do with our TREUW Super Turtle using Triple Arbiter is we'll all make a Scarab, and then we'll just split up the rest of our population between vampires and engineers. You don't want just one person making all of the vampires and another one person making all of the engineers, because you want to have stuff for yourself just so that you can use it yourself and you don't have to be all bossy and tell your teammates what to do all the time. But anyway, first Scarab goes down hard. My Scarab is still alive. Holy shit, I thought it was dead. But nope, he is still alive. He is a superhero with a sliver of life, and we're going to get the engineers to work on him right away. Get the life support system going. And I can see right now there's a bunch of orange at my other base right now. Of course, this is a TREUW Super Turtle, so having another base is kind of breaking the rules anyway. But these tanks are just taking off every building off of my side base, getting points off of me. And I don't really like that, so I'm flaring my base because there's still a chance to save it. It's not dead yet. And S-Pro Mitch's Scarab is there to take out the tanks, so my Scarab is of course in red health and needs most of the engineers, but it would be nice to be able to keep my base. So I guess I don't think anyone's going to heal it, but yeah, the Scarab does manage to save it. So I mean, as long as they didn't kill my base, I guess I'm not going to heal it, because it is against the rules of the TREUW Super Turtle. But as long as they don't kill it, I'm going to go ahead and queue up more warehouses on it. Because you do want to have a lot of money when you're doing the Triple Arbiter one base turtle, because you're going to be doing a lot of raging. And if you're prone to lose your Scarabs, you're going to be replacing them a lot. But you want to just be careful not to lose them. And, you know, keep them towards, not behind your base, but, you know, not directly on the front lines, or else they'll just get destroyed. You want the enemies to shoot their weapons at your base initially before they start shooting you. But here we go, another attack, another Scarab with another whole assload of engineers. And yeah, it's basically the same thing that they sent last time, but this time it's at my base. And they managed to get the small cryo bomb that it must have been on our Scarabs, but it didn't last too long, obviously, as you saw there. And our Scarabs are shooting at the engineers first because they're super annoying. And once you get them down to, like, I don't know, 10 engineers, then you can start shooting at their Scarab. And oh, what's this? The Blazing Fat Guy actually has a platoon of hunter squads. And that seems to be pretty helpful, actually, as they work through these grizzlies that have showed up to help. And me and Mitch are going to laser our way through them with these hunters. The hunters are of course going to die because they're weak. if you have some engineers over them, you can kind of try and... Oh my god, Mitch's base is dead. Oh boy. That's just one of those things that you notice at the last possible second. Oh, by the way, your base is dead. So, what we've started doing to keep things like that from happening is leaving like 4 engineers on every base. At least 4. Because 4 engineers can keep a base alive for a really long time before it actually goes down, and it can give you enough time to get the rest of your engineers there. But that was basically just a big buckle right there. A great big buckle. So Mitch is going to have to try and get his base up and running again, because we don't want him getting defeated now. That would make this a much more difficult turtle. Me and Fat Guy, the double Arbiter, 2v3, I don't know. So Mitch is getting his base back up right now, and fortunately for him, they don't really have the air spam set up right now, so there's only a couple Hawks coming at a time, and we're able to stasis those. Kind of, I think, right? I guess not. So Mitch loses his base again, and we're going to have to get some engineers and spam the X button on his base until it goes up. If you're ever in this position and your base is going up and you're on a lost timer and you still have a bunch of engineers, just mash the X button on your base so to ensure that the engineers are always healing the base and they never stop to go heal something else. Because a building base has like no health. So they'll heal it up to max real quick and they'll start healing each other or something. So just something for you to keep in mind. Anyway, we are here in the future. And a Blazing Fat Guy's Hunter platoon is still there. I don't think he makes a Scarab this game. That's weird. Thought a Blazing Fat Guy would jump at the opportunity to make a Scarab, but I guess not. A Blazing Fat Guy has just lost his left side money base, which wasn't really a money base. He had some upgrade buildings on there. Tisk tisk, Fat Guy. Anyways, so they're attacking with a whole bunch of hunters, and there goes the cryo bomb onto Mitch's Scarab. I'm pretty sure my Scarab should be on its way up here any moment, and we're just gonna get to work raging all this stuff down. You'd be amazed how fast 3 2-star Arbiters can rage down an entire population of Assault Team Hunters. But they got the Wolverines behind them too, so the Wolverines are annoying because they kill our vampires and our engineers. And actually one of the better ways to try and break a Triple Covenant Super Turtle is just with straight up Wolverines and Hawks, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't have, like, anti-air to kill the Hawks, and there'd just be a whole bunch of Wolverines killing our engineers, and it would be problematic. We do have Scarabs to work our way through Wolverines, and we could be raging them, but unfortunately they do have 2 D-bombs that we have to deal with, so our Arbiters really can't help very much right now, and it's just all up to our Scarabs. If we had some Brute Chieftains, of course, this would probably be easier, but this is the TREUW Super Turtle. You haven't Super Turtle until you've done it with Triple Arbiter on one base. You can do it on, Frozen Valley, too. The Bermuda Triangle with Triple Arbiter is also pretty fun to do, but, it looks like we're holding this off, kind of. There's still a whole bunch of Wolverines at the back of Fat Guy's base taking down most of our engineers, but they're replaceable and will be missed. And actually, I think these Wolverines are just shooting at the base, and most of these engineers are able to heal themselves up as they're taking damage, so it really slows down the process of the Wolverines killing off all of your engineers. And as you can see by my population, I really didn't lose too much. I'm going to go ahead and put another shield on, because I guess I was worried about getting my base completely massacred like this one did. When you lose all your pads and stuff like that, it can really bring your economy down, and that's not good. I obviously have a second base to kind of make up for that, but here come the Hawks to take another attempt at destroying my economy base. Fortunately, he didn't send that many hawks, and I've got my vampires here. Will he cryobomb me? He probably will, so I'm trying to keep my vampires mixed in with his hawks so that if he does cryobomb me, it will take out some of his hawks as well. But it didn't really matter there. He managed to kill 2 of my vamps. Oh well, that was depressing. Oh, looks like we got another attack going on up there, but my Scarab is on the way back to my side because it seems Orange has had enough of my shenanigans, and he's bringing in the Wolverines to keep me from stasising his hawks, and it looks like I'm just going to have to send in my Scarab now, if that's what I'm doing.
They have a Scarab, we should be cool.
So anyways, there's this large engagement going on over here at Fat Guy's base again with a bunch of grizzlies. Scarab and 30 engineers. Yeah, very creative guy. You know, when people just do the same thing over and over again, isn't that the definition of insanity? To do the same thing over and over again and expect different results? I'm pretty sure that, you know. Anyways. So there's a bunch of Wolverines that I thought were going to attack me, but as it turns out, they're just gonna try and walk past both of our bases and go straight to Fat Guy's base and try to finish him off. There's a clutch heal there, a drive-by heal, which actually might be out of sync because right now I'm getting some Windows Media Player loveliness. And I still don't know how to fix that. It just fixes itself. Anyways, so yeah, my expansion base is still under attack by these hawks. I really would have thought that would have died a long time ago, but I guess not. So amazingly, my expansion base is again able to pull through like a 3-minute onslaught of just hawks shooting at it. It seems like they just send a few straggler units to shoot at my expansions, take off all of my warehouses, and yeah, they never actually finish the core of my base off, so that's pretty cool. And I am able to once again produce more warehouses and get more money. Will I build turrets on my base? Of course not. Okay, so here we are at a point in the game when they don't attack for a real long time and we just sit here and talk to each other for a while and kind of forget what we're doing. You know, forget we're in the middle of a super turtle against people who are probably trying their hearts out to get through us and win. And then we see this. A whole bunch of Cobras approacheth. Fortunately, a blazing Fat Guy has his vampires there to pick at them, and then a Scarab and 30 engineers. Gasp! What else would he make? So we're gonna have to handle this. It's not that it's like super annoying to deal with the Scarab and 30 engineers. Like, it'd probably be more annoying to deal with a max pop of hunters or a max pop of banshees, just because that's his only attacking unit, is that Scarab. Once it's dead, he just has a bunch of engineers that we're gonna kill. And yeah, so as you can see, all of these engineers are pretty close to death, and since they're not healing each other, they're just gonna go down pretty quickly. This Scarab's walking over here to assist on the left side, where the Cobras were, and my Arbiter's still just following him, trying to get my 3rd star, I guess. But no, down goes the Scarab, and my Arbiter didn't get to kill it. And it does seem that Fat Guy has built the Scarab since the last time we saw him. He doesn't have the Hunter's platoon anymore, because they just die every time they attack. You're going to use like 5 or 6 or maybe even 10 Hunters without any engineer support on them. They're just going to get wiped out every time, so it's not that fun to do. Much more fun to use giant Scarabs and defend with those. It's a lot easier to defend with Scarabs when all of your bases are close together like this and you can get all 3 of them to help you. In fact, I did a turtle yesterday with Mitch, and we were getting pushed back pretty hard. We weren't doing the true super turtle or anything, but we were having a rough time in the middle, and I ended up just building an extra Scarab, so we had 4. It worked out pretty well. Managed to make them resign, and that's what it's all about, making them resign. So here's a Wolverine, and there goes Mitch, stealing the kill. I'm about to resign from that. Jerk. Need my general. Oh wait, actually in this game I already have my general, so I can't get mad at him for once. Anyways, in the future, once again, there's a platoon of vultures over here, and a blazing fat guy managed to scout it out. So S-Pro Mitch's one shield base there is probably going to be in some turmoil pretty soon. Should a whole bunch of air units fly over to it. And speak of the devil, there's a big old purple blotch on the mini-map, and it's will this full pop of sacrifice banshees finally be able to take out my expansion base? Will S-Pro Mitch's base survive the vulture onslaught? Find out right now, because this turtle wasn't that long. Well, it was an hour long, but they only attacked a few times, so you know. It worked, it whittled itself down. And yes, it does look like I am finally going to lose my expansion base, but right as they finally kill it, Lord Vincent has had enough. The Vulture Assault does nothing to S-Pro Mitch's one shield base, amazingly. And yeah, that was just too much for poor Anders to take. And so it seems that after only 47 minutes, that this turtle is winding down to the wire. So I gotta try and get some more triple Arbiter super turtles done, because they're probably like the hardest ones to do, just because D-bombs pretty much screw you out of your most useful ability, which is rage, of course. And it all becomes up to the Scarabs and using your rage damage boost when you can. So it's really fun to do, whereas with the Chieftain it's a lot easier because he's the Chieftain. You can stun things with your hammer, you can vortex, you can get 3-starred and be almost unkillable. But anyways, there's a big shower of Banshee pieces there, and yeah. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and I hope you stay tuned for the next video. Bye! Wait, who am I kidding? It's not over yet. Green is still in this game, and he's got a whole bunch of anti-infantry. I'm not sure what our Arbiters are going to do about this, but I do know one thing, that my Arbiter is very mad about this. And he's going to go in there and start expressing his anger the only way he knows how, and that is through death! He's going to kill these flamethrowers, and a blazing fat guy is also very angry, and he is going to help me. We're going to try and see who will get our 3rd star first. Will it be me? Will it be a blazing fat guy? Will S-Pro Mitch show up out of nowhere and get it? Or will these stupid vampires steal the glory? Thanks a lot, fat guy. So yeah, I guess Green thought we needed some more points and decided to build some more units for us to kill. So thanks, dude. I mean, we do all have the max rank already, but you know, at least he was thinking about us. So that's got to be it, right? Is that it yet? Just playing leapfrog over each other, basically. Oh, okay. Its honor has finally fallen. So, okay. That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Expect to see more Super Turtles and more videos. Probably. Okay, bye.
Bye.